Gachiakuta, you might have heard of it, maybe you haven't, but listen, pain putters, let's get into it. And let me tell you if it's worth it to watch based on the first 2 episodes. Let's go. So we start off in a pristine looking mansion with a mother and daughter throwing out some trash. It happens to be a little bunny doll. The daughter's kind of sad, but her mom's like, listen, we'll just buy another one. It's not a big deal. They just throw it in this tunnel thing, which seems way easier than taking it out to the front, having to put it in the trash, and then garbage man coming to pick up. They just throw it in a tunnel and it goes down into a trash heap. But where this trash heap is, there's a guy in a hoodie and he's there just digging. The police pull up on him and they're like, yo, what are you doing in the trash? Get out of there right now. And he starts running. They start freaking out when trash gets on them. So that's something very noticeable. Like the police, they don't want no trash on them. They don't even want to get touched by the trash. They see someone digging in the trash, they want to arrest them. It's a whole cop and robber scene, but it's not really a robber. It's like a trash garbage man. Whatever, he's trying to run away from them and he does manage to get away from them. It seems like he has good natural instincts because they shooting at him and he just dodges, he finesses it. And he grabs the bunny on the way out that we just saw get thrown out. We see a man overhear 2 women talking about tribes folk, and then we see him walk through a door which leads to the other side of the town that looks not as gorgeous, pristine. It kind of looks like the slums. So we get a name for our trash grabber. His name is Rudo, and it looks like this is our main character. I like the way he looks, by the way. His eyes, red, dirty blonde hair. He reminds me of Bakugo from MHA. So he's chilling, doing his thing, talking to his crush, and some bullies pull up on him, start talking about the gloves he has on, says he's the son of a homicidal man. Just being bullies. Like, why are you even doing that? But they're doing that. The main bully explains how the slums were for the descendants of those who did crime. But the way they talking about Rudo's dad gets him tight to the point where he glares at them crazy with these red eyes, and they get scared off just one look. The intimidation factor on Rudo is amazing. Rudo tries to give the bunny to the girl he was talking to, Chiwa, but he can't. He gets a little nervous, flustered. He ends up going home and greets Regto, the guy who we saw open the door in the other scene. We can tell by Regto's demeanor he's a pretty good guy. He tells Rudo to stay away from the dump site. And when Rudo takes his gloves off, we see that his hands are completely burnt and scarred. He explains he got that from his father. We get some lore about the world in the pit, learning that major criminals get sentenced to death by getting thrown down this pit where all the garbage goes. We see this mystery dude looking into the house. He has a mask on. What's a good anime without a crazy mystery dude, right? Especially in the first episode. We end up seeing somebody get dumped in the pit. It's crazy, and it's like, damn, I hope I don't get thrown in the pit. I'm hoping nobody we know so far gets thrown in the pit. Is it something that's gonna happen a little later? Rudo and Chiwa, they have some love developments where Rudo's able to give her the toy bunny and she kind of reciprocates, and it's all nice and it's cute. So after the pit incident and the love developments, Rudo goes home only to see the masked man we saw from the other night sword deep into Regto. He charges him, but he ends up blacking out. Guess what? He wakes up, the police are there, and they think that he is the one that murdered Regto. Regto tells Rudo to run and change the world, but unfortunately he is captured and he is sentenced to the pit. As he's getting prepared to drop down to the pit, Rudo calls out to Chiwa. He just wants somebody. He doesn't have family anymore. He has nothing. Calls out to her, and all she does is drop the rabbit that he presented her and calls him a murderer's son, just like the other bullies, and turns away. I felt that here in my sweaty chest. I felt that. It was, damn, I couldn't believe that happened. I really couldn't. I didn't think she would have done that. Before Rudo gets dropped in, he sees the masked man, the mysterious man. He curses everyone he sees as he's dropping to the pit, falling. And as he's falling, we're seeing a true cinema. Words can't even describe what I'm seeing, but I'm glad that I saw it. I'm probably gonna put it on the screen. Rudo wakes up in the pit, but I don't even know what's going on. It's mad trash. And then a big ass trash monster pops out to end the episode. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's a wild Max Payne moment, truthfully. Episode 1, The Sphere, I'm putting in A tier. Great episode to get us into it. Enough mystery to keep us hooked, especially the end of the episode when we fall down the pit, which I didn't think was happening so soon, but it happens. And let's get into episode 2 where we find out what happens in the pit. So big ass garbage beasts are chasing Rudo down. They are hunting him. It's like they want him. And let me know what you guys think of the CGI of this that you guys see. Personally, I don't think it's too bad, but I know that there are always opinions when it comes to CGI, and I would love to know what you guys think about this in the comments. Please let me know. Rudo starts spitting out blood because the air is poisonous, it's toxic, and he's inhaling it. He has no mask, no nothing. It's just trash land. The pit is trash land. When things start looking real dire though, his gloves start to glow and he has resolve to fight back. There's a masked man that saves Rudo and gives him a mask. He starts telling him about the trash monsters and how they're attracted to sound. Then his umbrella transforms into a weapon and he starts kicking ass. I ain't never seen an umbrella in an anime put in so much pain. If you know somebody that's as deadly as this guy with the umbrella, you can let me know, because I gotta tap in and I gotta see what you saw. After the masked man handles the trash beast, he introduced himself as Engine, a simple cleaner. We get a little flashback lore dump to Recto and Rudo talking about how objects have souls. Rudo passes out and now Engine has him tied up, chained up, dragging him, letting him know there's no way to get back to where you came from. He calls it the sphere. So Rudo is pretty determined though that he will get back up there at any cost and he will have his revenge. And he demands to know everything about the current world that he's in and how Umbrella Man Engine used his umbrella powers to do unholy things with an umbrella that have never been seen before, at least to me. Engine brings Rudo to this slum looking place where a group of guys creepily surround him and pull up on him. I'm thinking they're cannibals or something, the way that they're moving, but when they find out that he's from the sphere, they get all happy and things look like these are about to be the bros. But unfortunately, it doesn't go down that way. They tie him firmly to a truck, a van. They just tie him down. They call him a spherite. And they say the people down there, they hate spherites because of the fact they consistently threw trash down there, which turned the air to poison, created monsters, toxified the soil. Y'all get the point, right? These people on the ground, I think that's what it was referred to as. They hate spherites. So the main dude is kind of relatable to the bully scene in last episode, but he takes it a little further. He starts feeding Rudo some trash food. I don't even know what to call it. Basically saying like, yo, how's this? You guys love to throw away trash. You think trash is meaningless, right? How about you eat some trash? And then Rudo bites his finger. It's nuts. And he's like, no, every object has meaning. While he eats his flesh, it's kind of crazy. Rudo, his eyes just, man, I'm feeling charged up even talking about this. Like, that scene was really powerful out of him. But it gets even wilder because a red aura envelops him and he breaks free from the chains. He starts beating up on all 5 of the dudes. It might have been 5 or 6, 1v6. He just starts cooking them. Everything he's touching with his gloves turns into a weapon. It just gets wild. It's so fire. He has this chain that becomes like barbed wire chains. He picks up a tire. It becomes a tire with like some pointy shit sticking out. Oh my God, Rudo, what is this power? I have no idea, but anything he touched turns to a weapon, and that's fine. I actually do have an idea of what the power is called, because Engine pulls up, he saves Rudo from going completely berserk, and he lets him know that he has the power to give life to objects. And the people that are able to draw this power, they are called givers. Engine says he's ready to tell Rudo anything he needs to know about this world. All he has to do is join his group, the Cleaners. Rudo's like, nah, and the episode ends right there. Pain Putters, or if you're new to the channel, what's going on? Let me know what you guys think about the show. Maybe you haven't seen it, but let me know if you were thinking about getting into it. Let me know if you have seen it and you're liking the first 2 episodes. Episode 2, The Inhabited, I'm honestly putting an S tier. It was a must watch. Based off the first 2 episodes I've seen, I highly recommend Gachiakuta, and I can't wait to see what goes on in the next episode. I will be doing recaps and analysis of this series as we move through time. Hit that like if you made it this far. Talk to me in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Let's keep putting in pain. See y'all next episode.